We're live. Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Mastermind Adventures Eaglesclaw School of Magic preview stream. This is our second stream. If you have not seen our first one, don't worry, you're not going to have missed much. We'll do a little recap before we get started. But I guess I'm going to start by doing some introductions. So, hello, I'm Ali Salentic. I'm the Master of Lore for Mastermind Adventures. I am a professional GM, and I normally have this wonderful group of teens on Tuesdays where we play our kind of own private game. But as always, they're good sports about me parading them in front of everyone and in general being my guinea pigs or maybe guinea hamsters, depending on whether or not you watched our disaster hamster stream, to do some stuff. So all of them are I guess alumni of our live Eaglesclaw events for many years. So as per usual, they jumped at the chance to come back into our magical school, and um, you're going to distract me with all of those things. So let's go down the line and introduce. First up is Rory.
Hi, I'm Rory, and just to reiterate, sometimes I can't speak, and also I am playing Alex in the campaign.
Mm-hmm. What house is Alex?
They are Snowbeak, I
Okay.
believe.
I think so. I think that's right. I mean, we can see it up here on our lovely screen anyway, but it's also good. Ben, you're next.
Hello, I am Ben, and I am playing Hector, the Earth Genasi sorcerer.
Wonderful.
He is a prefect for Grizzleheart.
Okay. Jack, you're next.
Hello. My name is Jack, and I'm playing as Monte Cristo. He is a Lamassador prefect, and also occasionally, I guess, I'll be doing little musical things for this to enhance it.
Live music. Love it. Jack also composed our introductory theme, if you heard it in our little video. One of my favorites, and I just love it. Thank you. The person writing on the screen currently is Tom, our technical director. Last but not least, Sophia.
Hi, I'm Sophia, and I'm playing Laramie Baines, prefect of Murdoch.
Okay, so we have one from each house, which I think is just lovely. Last week, our intrepid prefects were asked to go out into one of the gardens of Eaglesclaw and help to get rid of some mischievous fae that had moved in over the winter, so that the groundskeepers and the herbology professors can start planting and cleaning up the garden for the spring. They were successful in driving away the fairies. However, when they tried to go back inside the school, they discovered that one of the wards that usually keeps our the non-magical individuals in the city away from the school, and thinking that it's mostly just an old stone church, has malfunctioned and locked everyone out, as well as locking everyone inside the school inside. So they have been tasked to go and try to find someone who could potentially help them to get back inside. So without further ado, let's get started. What are you guys gonna do right now?
Well, when
right.
we left off, Monte Cristo had disassembled himself because he's a bunch of floating body parts, basically.
Yes.
And he had disassembled himself so that I could put him in my bag so that he'd be less noticeable when he went outside.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any piece of clothing that we could give Hector so he's a bit less noticeable?
Well, I mean, I think you probably would have something, probably like a, it's still kind of, it's still got that little bit of chill in the air, even though it is fully spring right now. So it's you probably have like maybe like a sweatshirt or even like a short cape with a hood that you could probably throw over him. Aside from Monte Cristo, he's probably the one who's the most, who stands out the most. So,
and to remind everyone, I did cast Pass Without a Trace at the end of last session.
yes.
So
Let's not forget that.
But he takes the sweater and starts trying to put it on, but his body is covered in sharp crystals, so it takes him a bit.
It's slow going.
Yeah, have to be careful not to rip it, but yeah, eventually he gets it on and puts the hood up. And he's like, is this good?
Sure. If anyone notices you and asks, we can just say you're in like cosplay or something.
Yeah. I mean, makeup is a thing.
Yeah.
That can work.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. You could also, if you would like, roll. Well, we'll roll that maybe when we're more actively trying to avoid looking at people. So Pass Without Trace
gives
you
plus 10 to all stealth rolls.
Yeah.
And I cast it on all of us in case we need to roll, but it's mainly for me.
Why is this the one spell that gives you a bonus rather than just giving you advantage?
I don't know. It's weird.
I mean, Chris Perkins, get on this. So, you guys are standing at the gate of the garden, which is, it's not locked, but it is kind of latched from the inside. And outside, it's probably like mid-morning, so there's several people who are kind of walking up and down the street. You are in kind of the middle of a city, even though it's more of the historic part of New Bedford. There's still a lot of little cafes and restaurants and galleries and things like that kind of pepper this area. So there's still people kind of walking around. How are you guys gonna, keep yourselves hidden, I guess, when you step outside? How are you going to, where are you heading on the school campus?
Hector is just gonna try and do a big loop around and try and find the main opening, the front door.
You can do that.
He's just kind of like got the hood up and is moving like speed walking.
Okay. Why don't... Well, let's have all of you roll a stealth check.
All right.
So you all have plus 10 on that.
Good thing.
Ooh.
So that's a 19 for me.
Allie, have we? I don't know if I, because you said that wasn't logged in the roll thing earlier. I'm just assuming that you can roll for me because I don't want to open up a separate tab and then have another flurry of technical problems. So
Wait, is Alex
sorry.
wearing heavy armor?
I don't know why that's in here. Hang on, let me, because I am not familiar with that.
What? Why are you wearing heavy armor?
I don't know. I just unequipped it. I don't know why that's in my inventory.
Oh, you know why? It's because you're a fighter.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
Fighters just get that. So you can roll again. Well, it just gives you disadvantage, right?
Yeah. Even still, that's 18.
18. Yeah, that's still fine. You don't need to roll again.
Let me just check back to see if there's anything else I'm missing.
Okay.
Know your sheet.
Okay, so I'm not going to actually have Monte Cristo roll a check because he is fully hidden inside of, I think, Laramie's bag.
Mm-hmm.
So he's
that does make sense, yeah.
tucked out of sight. So he doesn't need
It's
to roll
harder to
stealth.
it's harder to get more hidden than that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
pretty
just
much.
gonna keep the bag like open on the top so that he can breathe
Yes, that's
if
a
he
good
needs to breathe. He doesn't have lungs. It's fine.
I haven't established the inner workings of the species yet.
Yeah,
He's like a
I don't know how that
jellyfish.
works.
Yeah, he's special. Oobleeks are special.
He's special.
I keep picturing him like Rayman.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
very
yeah.
much
that's-
so.
No, that is definitely inspiration for that.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. That's all I could think of. All right, so you guys step outside and begin the. It's Eaglesclaw is basically kind of set up in about, or Dynamite Head, you're right. Set up in about like a block's worth of land. It is, like many magical places, a little bit bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, but there's pretty much one or two exits through the fence around the school, which is like a big stone fence, per side. So stepping out into onto the cobblestone sidewalks of New Bedford, you start to make your way down the street and over towards the front entrance of Eaglesclaw, which is a large wrought iron gate, normally kept closed but opened basically in the morning and the afternoon when people come and go. For the edification of everyone watching, Eaglesclaw is a day school. You can people from far away do have can live on campus in select dorms and towers, but many people, especially locals, tend to come and go from Eaglesclaw on a daily basis. So the walk towards the front gate is a little bit harrowing, but luckily you managed to kind of stay out of sight of most people. At one point, you're turning the corner onto the side of the block with the large entrance, and you almost bump into a police officer who is kind of not really patrolling, but doing he's walking along what is probably his normal route. But he doesn't. His eyes kind of like pass over you really quickly. He might have stopped you if he thought you were, school age and skipping class, but he doesn't really seem to pay too much attention to you. After about 5 minutes of kind of dodging people on the sidewalk and just trying to stay out of sight, you reach the front gates.
Yeah, especially since Alex has a sword.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, you're carrying it. Who are these strange kids who aren't in school and are also carrying weapons?
It's for fencing. It's for fencing.
It's a scimitar.
Yeah.
It's for fencing.
So, the front gates are closed but not locked, and you can kind of slip inside and close them behind you without too much trouble. The school itself, as you're looking at it, it still has that strange kind of like orangey light playing across it that says that the wards are active. Normally they'd kind of be around the outside of the school, the fencing that surrounds it, but now it seems to be like kind of pulled tight against the shape of the school and is not allowing anyone in there. You can see over to the side the entrance to another kind of gardeny area to the side. This is the garden that's kind of attached to the kitchen. It's also where the herbology greenhouse is, which is separate from the school itself. You can hear voices, adult voices, talking in the garden. One of them is a kind of a man's voice, and the other one you're pretty sure is female.
I immediately just start going that direction.
Okay. You spot the groundskeeper and the herbology teacher having a discussion as they stand in front of one of the side doors into the building.
We were sent to talk to the groundskeeper. This is perfect.
Oh, thank goodness we found you.
The what am I thinking of? The groundskeeper and the herbology teacher both kind of look towards you in surprise, and the herbology teacher, who is, let me find their name.
Congratulations, you successfully found them.
Why don't I have herbology here?
Were we able to catch any of their conversation before we drew attention to ourselves?
Yeah, you were. It seemed as though they were discussing, or it's not really a frantic discussion, but the herbology teacher was, it's Arabella Shahina. Professor Shahina is the herbology teacher. She was basically, she had her wand out and was attempting to cast spells at the door to kind of get through the wards, and they were bouncing off, and she was like, I don't understand what's happening here. This is something, this has never happened before. The groundskeeper was kind of muttering to himself about all of the pixies in the gardens are starting to band together and are locking them out of the school, probably to try to take it over or something like that. He's kind of a little bit of a conspiracy theorist. So he is he's kind of known for that. Everyone kind of doesn't really pay too much attention to him when he's kind of on that thing. But Professor Shahina, like, see, when you guys kind of like walk up, she kind of looks at you and says, "Oh, you're locked out of the school too."
Yeah, I think you noticed the wards.
We were supposed to be clearing the garden of pixies, and we finished, but then we couldn't get back in. We had to
What do you
go
think
out
happened?
of the school to get here.
I don't know. There was some sort of malfunction in the wards. I didn't really see it because I was in the greenhouse, and she kind of gestures towards it, but I felt the wards shrink. Oh, this is very bad news.
They're not supposed to do that?
No, they're supposed to line the fence and not the school itself.
Okay, that's bad then. That's bad then.
It is.
Yeah.
It's quite bad, but it seems as though it's impassable both ways. We can't get in, and everyone inside can't get out.
How much food do they have in there?
Well, likely enough to survive for several days.
They could probably just summon food, right?
They could.
Is there a source to these wards? Like, a place where the magic is actually cast?
She kind of like looks a little bit nervous and says, yes, there is a spot, but no one's been down there pretty much since the wards were placed at the founding.
Is it inside the school?
No. The entrance to it is in the graveyard.
Oh, nifty.
Well, I mean, it would be fun for a Tuesday going in.
Little walk in the old graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
Good for the soul.
Exactly.
The living ones, at least.
Yeah, whose soul?
Yeah.
It's not really sure, but...
Should we take a stroll down there, see if that's where it's coming from?
Sure.
You said no one's been down there in a while. Is there a reason for that? Is it just creepy? Or has there just been, like, no need for it?
Well, I'm sure you've run into some of the ghosts in the graveyard. They can be a little bit possessive of the area. So sometimes they tend to cause some problems.
All right.
Yeah.
Have you guys gone around does it surround the entire building?
It does.
All right.
She says if you four wouldn't mind going to check it out and at least.
It'd be my pleasure, Professor.
Is it locked?
The graveyard? No.
Like where do we find the entrance?
She actually points towards the back of this little kind of garden area and says the entrance is behind the school. You should be able to get there. There's no doors in your way.
And what was the name of the groundskeeper again?
The groundskeeper is named Haywood Jack.
Ooh, Haywood Jack. I like it.
No relation to actual Jack here.
Okay. All right. So, do you have any like tips or warnings about heading down there?
She just says, "Well, be on your best behavior."
I'm always on my best behavior.
Haywood kind of steps up and says, I can get you back to the graveyard. You, well, you'll probably be fine.
That's reassuring.
The professor kind of like looks towards him and just says, they will be fine. And he says, yeah. Oh, I'm sure they'll be fine. There's a limited number of bad things that can happen. And
I mean, there's already dead.
Then
we thwarted a revolution already, so things will probably be fine.
What?
It's a callback. It's a callback to the thing he was saying about the pixies. Joke's funnier when you explain it, right?
So you walk your way through the this kind of garden yard area, and you find yourselves once the groundskeeper kind of unlocks the door in an overgrown, kind of dimly lit graveyard. It is
look at this map.
Very ominous and.
Allie, did you move all of us? Because it's not showing the new map on the stream.
Oh, it's not.
Oh yeah, Tom saw us move.
Because I am a GM apparently.
Oh,
what?
Congratulations!
You are?
You've been promoted.
Yay!
Just a moment.
You can rejoin as player, I think.
That's what I'm going to do. But first, I need to just black out.
Look at that gnarly old tree.
Look at that plain blank screen.
Yeah.
There's a bird! A bird!
Frozen in time.
It's Alistair.
Yes!
He's crossed worlds.
All of our questions.
Oh, talking
Where's
bird,
the
what
verb?
is your wisdom?
Yep.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Okay, that should be.
Here we are.
We're looking good. We're
Welcome
looking
to
good.
Wisdom
Okay.
School of Wickcraft and Lizardry.
Oh wait, there's multiple birds. Oh my god, there's so many birds.
Where are the
Yep.
birds?
Where?
There's
Here's the birds.
Yeah, they're all
there's
on that tree.
birds, and here's the birds. And
Oh,
Birds.
what
So
is?
the this graveyard is very obviously dominated by a large leafless tree. It could be leafless because it is still, fairly early spring and trees are still putting out their budding leaves, or it could just be that it's, you know, a scary graveyard and the trees just decide not to grow leaves because it's more ominous that way. Surrounding the area are various graves. Most of the no one has been buried here in this graveyard for quite a while. For the most part, it's a lot of teachers and the founders actually from Eaglesclaw who taught here over the last couple hundred years. Some of the graves are that kind of eroded white stone where you can't even really see the carvings on them anymore and the engravings, and some are in fairly good shape. The groundskeeper lets you in and then closes the door behind you, and just says, "Good luck." And then he starts to walk away, and then he stops and he turns around and he says, "You should look for Victoria."
Oh,
Victoria.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Wait,
might
you'll
be
be
able
back
help
to
you.
open the gate later, right?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Okay.
Did he
He's
lock
not
the
coming
gate
back.
behind him?
He didn't lock the gate. No,
All right.
Alright.
Okay.
you can probably get out pretty safely.
Hector, like, of all the students, he's probably one of the ones who visits the graveyard the most. Like, he spends most of his times on the school grounds.
Mhm.
But every time he visits, he just, and he begins this now too, he just goes around to all the graves doing a large spiral, doing druid craft flowers on each of the graves.
Oh, very nice.
I'm gonna take
Just slowly
Monte
going around
Cristo
doing
out
that.
of my bag. Be like, okay, dude, you can come out now.
Monte Cristo, you are out.
Monte Cristo's mic is not working.
Oh.
Oh,
Monte Cristo is currently.
he left his mouth in
Oh,
the
no.
bag by accident.
That's
Uh,
fine.
It happens.
There he is.
Can you hear us, dude?
You're back.
Oh
Yes,
no.
he's back.
I heard an echo,
Yes.
and then
You cannot catch a break, can you, Jack?
he.
I hate everything.
Hey!
I'm ruining everything. I should probably go.
No,
You're not
no,
ruining
you're not
everything.
ruining
Oh,
Blame the
anything.
tech, not you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's totally
Yeah.
fine.
You're all good.
You know, if you could
Alright.
control your microphone, that'd be another story. But
Yeah.
you know,
I
Okay.
wish I
This is not
could.
your fault.
Alright. I'm gonna keep my eyes out for some ghosties
All right.
and look around for where we're supposed to be going.
Okay. Let's see. Why don't so you guys can make either perception or investigation checks to kind of
Ooh.
get the lay of the land and see what you might be able to see.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've probably lurked around here when I wasn't supposed to before.
Oh, absolutely. This is like a goth kid's dream.
I'm not really
Actual
looking at the
ghosts, like,
headstones. I'm too.
spooky graveyard. Yeah.
I'm not really
I
looking
guess
at
I
the
would do.
headstones. I'm
I
too
guess I would do
focused on flowers.
investigation.
Yeah.
I just assume that I pop out of the bag.
Yeah.
yeah.
you're out of the
I
bag.
let you out. Don't worry.
All right. Investigation.
The cat's out of the bag.
Oh
Oh
Ah.
my
Yeah, the
god.
cat's out of the bag.
I mean, kind of look
but-
like a cat, yeah.
All right, so let's see. So, okay. Alex, you did perception, yes. So you spot this, so kind of over here is a
Over where?
over up here. Hold on, let me shift. So this spot right here. There is, oh wait, I just realized I'm on the wrong thing. It's here.
There we go.
You spot a it looks like the entrance to some sort of like crypt. There's a couple like kind of mausoleum shapes around here, and this looks like one of them. Although the door seems to be kind of locked fat. Like there's really no way to like kind of open this door. There's some carvings on it. You recognize the crest of the school, the Eaglesclaw school. But other than that, there's really no kind of other markings on it. It's just like probably the best taken care of thing in the cemetery.
Time to break a window.
And let's see. So, Laramie over here, as you approach this, you hear the soft sound of crying.
Oh.
And
They
you
found
spot-
me. What?
Ah! A ghosty!
You spot the ghost of a young woman, kind of perched on the edge of the statue, weeping into her hands.
Excuse me, are you alright?
What? She kind of like looks over at you, and just stares at you for a minute and says, "What are you doing? This isn't your place. I'm the one who's supposed to take care of this place, but I can't anymore.
Why not?
It's too big. Too many people have died.
Oof.
Can you tell them to stop dying out there?"
Oh man, I wish I could, dude. What's your name?
Victoria.
I'm Laramie. Nice
Victoria
to meet you.
Fitzgerald.
Victoria Fitzgerald.
Hmm.
You know, I bet I could help you help this place.
Why would you help? No one wants to help me anymore. They say
Well,
that I'm
who
too much.
wouldn't?
What do they call me? Too much of a bummer.
Oof. What? That's not a nice thing to say about
Relatable.
anyone.
I know, it's very rude.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I seem to be having a bit of a problem myself. Maybe we could help each other. You see, the school over there?
Yes.
Yeah, there are wards over it, you know, to keep people out who wouldn't understand the place.
Yes.
Unfortunately, those things have completely malfunctioned out of the frickin' blue, and no one can get in or out. So we're here to try and fix that. Think you could help us?
Well, the wards are. I don't really. I wasn't here when the wards were put up, of course. I'm not that old. But I remember when I was younger, when I was first attending the school, I saw one of the headmasters go over there, and she points towards the kind of mausoleum that Alex is examining.
Always drawn
Hey, I
to
found this
architecture.
thing.
Man, that looks like an interesting building.
Oh, it's
It-
very boring. I can't.
I
get
gather a
inside
lot
of
of
it,
things around here would be boring.
I suppose. For
Too
someone
many
like me, at
sleeping
least.
people. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, we're gonna try and get in. Wanna watch or help out?
Well, I don't know how I could help.
Encouraging words, fun presents.
I've never been known for that.
Maybe you could be.
Fine, I suppose I can go and help out.
All right.
He
And he's
floats their
gonna
way over
start
here.
stomping towards the mausoleum, you know, kicking rocks around and stuff.
Is everyone else gathering?
I mean, I'm
I
here,
actu-
but
Where the heck did
I
Hector go?
I actually did want to I don't know if you can still hear me. I don't know how to
Yep.
describe this because it's no longer there. I did want to move up. Let's see, how can I describe this? One, oh, I'm all the way over there. Okay, that's cool too.
I mean, if you wanted to move somewhere else, we can do that. I just figured
Yeah,
you
I
wanted
was
the rest
going
of
to.
the
I actually wasn't. I was going to. I guess 6 squares down, 4 to the left. Yes.
Okay. You are standing in front of the tree. There are a lot
Do I
of
see any?
ominous-looking black crows roosting in its branches.
Do I see anything?
Nothing like kind of out of the ordinary. The tree is old and its bark is very dark. It's almost black. Touching it, the wood is very very like stiff. It's a very hard. It's like a hardwood tree. So like it just seems very very sturdy. Its roots are large and kind of dig into the ground around the gravestones. You can see even in some places where the roots have kind of like breached the surface again around some of the graves. All of the crows look at you kind of at the same time, and one of them flutters down to perch on a branch that's a little bit closer to your height.
All right.
Caw!
I caw back at it.
Caw!
Caw.
The bird looks confused.
Is there anything else that you can say?
Caw?
I see how it is. I see how it is here. I am going to I'm gonna roll an insight check. Can this bird talk? I bet it can. I bet it's playing mind games with me.
All right, I wrote caw down in my notes.
Okay, good. You're gonna need that later.
It's important.
That's a surprise tool that can help us later.
Yes. Okay, well, a 10 insight doesn't really grant you too much.
Yeah.
Why is this so funny?
Quick, guys. The way he says "caw," he actually means that cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse.
The crow kind of hops down the branch a little bit to get a closer look at you, and tilts its head curiously. Oh.
He wants food.
All right. Well, I suppose you're not a talking bird, from what I can see. That's all right. I'm okay with that. I'm a little disappointed, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to meet up. Losing the voice rapidly. I'm going to meet up back with my party up here. Do you want to follow me, bird? If that is your name.
Bird.
If that is your name.
The bird tilts its head the other way and then flaps its wings and lands on your head.
Nice.
I see how it is. All right.
Friend acquired.
Mm-hmm.
Bird one will remember this.
Bet you were expecting it to go here. What were you? I came over here because I was thinking, I'm like, there's like some stuff here next to the tree and stuff. But it's like, all right, no, we're straight up in the tree. All right,
straight up in the tree. Nope. I mean, there's some graves around there, but they're not like you can't really read what's there.
Yeah, it's just that old.
Mm-hmm.
Hector has just finished his round around the graveyard, and looks up and notices everyone gathering around there and a ghost. And he's like, "Oh," and just starts moving over there.
All right.
You're like that one NPC in a video game that like has to follow around your character, but keeps on wandering off in random directions, and you have to go collect him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his speed is like slightly below your normal walking speed, so he's just like trailing behind.
You run up ahead, and then you wait for a minute for them to catch up, and then you run up ahead. Yeah, I know. Escort missions, man.
What's going on?
Found this thing.
Are there windows?
There are no windows.
There are no windows.
Yes. I will also say,
Hmm.
Alex, that you, looking at the door, you can see that the crest of the school, which is basically like a shield, quartered, and in each quarter is one of the symbols of the four houses of Eaglesclaw. It looks like it can be pressed in, like each one of the house symbols can be pressed in individually.
Ooh, they're buttons!
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to press the best button. Presses the master.
It lights up red.
Oh, heck yeah. I'll press
Ah.
Murdoch.
It lights up blue.
Grizzleheart.
Guys.
¿Por qué?
Sound like you were going to say something.
I hold down Grizzleheart.
It lights up green.
Wait. Before
Ooh.
Alex goes, wait, hold on. This seems almost too easy. What if this is a trap?
I mean, do you want me to poke it with a stick from a safe distance?
Yes, social distance from the door.
All right, you
Yeah.
all right.
That'll
You know
save
what?
you.
I suppose we're 3/4 of the way there. You go ahead. Never mind. Don't listen to me.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to
It could
explode.
definitely
or
be a
anything,
trap.
but, yeah.
But I'll poke it anyway.
It's just that this seems very this seems ergonomically designed so that we can go inside this place. This doesn't seem
That's
very
what doors
realistic.
usually are.
Yes, but this is a graveyard. This is a graveyard. I would expect this, if we were back at Eaglesclaw. But this is where people go to die. You don't often have people walking into doors being like, "Oh, hello, everybody. Yes, I would like to see all your dead bodies, please."
But this is where the founders put up the barrier. It would make sense, though. You need someone from each house.
Hey, Victoria, what
Yes.
house? Since you are a ghost, no offense, could you
Phantom.
could you take a look around on the inside of the building to see if there's any like trap mechanism or
What
something?
a smart boy.
I've tried, but I can't get inside. None of the ghosts can.
It's gotta be
That's
worded as well.
Well, if it
Well,
turns
that's a good
out
sign.
that if it turns out that this doesn't appeal to us and this isn't very good, well, I guess we'll be joining your kind very soon. If it is unfortunate, but hopefully that doesn't happen.
That would be nice. It's been a while since we've had new tenants.
Yeah, we could have. Yeah, ghost buddies.
I mean, people have often mistaken me for a ghost.
You know? Yeah.
I've never mistaken you for a ghost.
Humble
Well, I didn't say you did. I said some people have. I didn't say everybody does.
Alright, I guess I'll poke the snowbeak thing very tentatively.
It lights up with like a kind of a silvery white light, and the crest on the outside of those four symbols begins to glow with like a golden light, and the door makes like a rumbling sound and is drawn down, revealing a dark staircase downstairs.
Okay, we're not dead, right? You guys aren't dead. I don't feel
I'm
dead.
alive.
I mean, I'm feeling myself, and there's parts of me that aren't here. So, but that's not anything different. So,
Okay,
All
I
right.
guess we're good.
Okay.
Stairs.
Oh
who
no.
goes first?
Stairs.
I will.
I'll go second.
I'll go third.
I am content letting you guys go first.
Smart boy.
You gotta,
Why am I the wizard going first?
I don't know
It's fine.
why.
I mean, you
You know why I'm going
volunteered.
second?
I know. Why?
I
Okay,
would
fine.
have probably.
Oh, you can't say.
Sorry, Jack. What did you say?
No, Tom is just saying he can't see.
Well, it's at the very bottom of the map. That.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
I
So
need-
Oh, it's
scroll
because he doesn't have a
to
token.
left.
didn't
Oh.
I? tokens?
We should give him like a little camera token.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I
Maybe
I
there are
remember
Because
maps
now. I know
dynamic
why.
lighting is on.
Hold on. Let me find you a
Just give him
token to
access to all our
use.
tokens.
He can be Victoria. No, because Victoria
Yeah.
can't enter. Never mind.
Oh,
No.
I thought that I had already done this. Are you
mean,
signed in under Mastermind?
Yes.
Okay, that's why.
Oh, I was supposed to be myself, wasn't I?
Yes,
Okay.
you were.
Just be
Hold on.
yourself.
One moment while I just make sure that he has access
I
to.
can see now. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm giving you access to all the players because it's just
Okay.
it's easier that way. Monte Cristo.
That way the camera can see all our hit points.
Exactly.
Hey.
Woo.
And Laramie. Okay. Should be
Alright.
able to see everything now.
Which isn't much at the moment.
It's
but
it's not much at the moment. No, that's very right. So as you walk down the stairs, they're wide enough for you to kind of pass two at a time, and you can see some kind of fairly steady, glowing magical light down below you. The stairs end in a kind of a long hallway that you can see further ahead has another large room at the end, and at the end of the stairs branches out to the right and the left with shorter hallways.
Can I check for trick stairs?
You can roll perception
I'll assist.
or investigation, either one.
Can anybody?
Can
He
anybody?
he was alive very briefly again.
Oof.
We heard you for a second, Jack.
Yeah.
We heard can anybody.
Yeah, which is funny. Uh-huh.
How hilarious.
Oh man.
So,
So
Ben,
epic.
you said Hector was going to assist?
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you roll one as well, and then we'll see.
Ooh, all right. I'm gonna go perception. 11.
Okay. Not bad. Laramie and Hector examine the stairs. You do not find anything out of the ordinary here, aside from like kind of this is definitely like an old place that hasn't been visited in quite some time. There's dust on the floor. The tiles are kind of cracked here and there. But otherwise, there doesn't seem to be anything kind of out of the ordinary here.
All good, guys. Just old.
I love old things.
Oh, welcome to Eaglesclaw. Everything is old here.
Hmm. Now, what are those?
What are those?
Ooh.
Those seem to be lights.
Oh, those are the lights.
Yes,
That
it
makes
doesn't.
sense.
There's also some hanging from the ceiling, but I didn't put them on the map. They're basically multicolored globes of light that give off this kind of like it feels very much like candlelight.
Oh, we got a thing. What the frick? What is that?
I mean,
What is
wait.
that?
Oh.
Hmm. All right. Well, that one is probably Snowbeak, right?
I'd assume. It looks very scholarly, at least.
There's a short set of stairs that walk down.
All right. Hector and I are gonna go this way.
I found mine.
Hey.
That one has a
blue.
seashell. It's
I want
probably
to see
burned off.
briefly, actually.
Why is there a telescope down here? We're
Oh.
underneath the ground.
Look at all the
I
plants.
mean, look at
To me.
imagine all the
Plants?
things you could see on that stone floor.
Can nobody still hear me? Oh
Hey,
god.
Hey!
Hey, we
Yay.
can hear you.
Woo!
Your mic seems to
Why
have
is
a
why
fun
is this
sense of
so?
irony.
Why? It's not
I-
the mic.
It's not the mic?
I
Oh no!
Hello?
Say something.
Oh no! Did we
Jack!
lose him again? Jack!
Say something!
No!
No!
Jack, no
Gone
matter how
too
many times this
soon.
happens, we still want you here. Just keep trying.
Yeah.
How are these plants alive? Are these fake plants? Are these plastic plants?
No, they're alive. They're living plants.
Yo! Can I take
the-
a couple samples from these plants real quick?
When you go to touch one, there's a kind of a ringing sound, like someone rang a bell, and a misty white figure appears in front of you, kind of in between you and Hector.
Hector, there's a misty
Ooh.
guy.
Hi.
Who are you?
Hello?
Says the figure that comes to Grizzleheart's grave.
Well, I am Hector. I'm actually a member of Grizzleheart School, House of Eaglesclaw School. We were here because we got locked out, and this is how we get back in.
Sorry, I poked your plant.
These are amazing plants. What are their names?
I'm just
What are their names? Oh my god, he is so precious. The spirit seems unimpressed with you, Hector, and simply says, "If you wish to take the key of Grizzleheart, you must." It kind of pauses and says, "Impress me."
How? I mean, different people.
Show me
find
that you
different
have the
things
spirit of
impressive.
Grizzleheart.
Oh. Well, he just kind of like closes his eyes and focuses, and like his brow gets all furrowed, and the crystals across his body just start to glow and vibrate as the electricity pulses between them again and shoots off of himself, and forming into the space is a spectral kind of electric crackling bear.
What? How?
In
What?
spirit.
Electric
Ooh.
man.
And in the form of a bear like the one on Grizzleheart's.
That is the
Oh,
most
nice.
Grizzleheart thing I've ever seen. Holy
Yeah,
frick.
so-
You call forth a nature spirit to soothe the wounded. Like, that's Grizzleheart.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Aw.
The spirit kind of looks at
Her
the
name is
bear and
Penelope.
says, "I suppose that's impressive, but I need to see more."
can you any
Hey,
Hey,
you can hear you.
We heard you for a second there.
Is
Say
he
something
alive?
again. Jack?
And it's gone.
Oh my god.
Oh,
He dies a lot.
When we all prove ourselves, we'll finally be able to hear Jack.
Yep.
I know.
Yeah. He is the weird barrier electric church thing.
Mhm. Hector kind of thinks for a second, and he's like, I have a badge.
The
He
spirit
points to the
raises
woman
its
ID.
eyebrow.
See, no, okay. Oh, I mean, I've been studying herbology a lot because plants are awesome and they're amazing. And he takes out his herbology book and he's like,
Mhm.
I don't know, what makes a person a Grizzleheart? I just kind of showed up here and became a Grizzleheart. I don't know how that works.
The spirit kind of examines you for a moment and says, true Grizzlehearts can make friends anywhere. Show me that you can do that.
Okay.
I just hear Sophia in the background yelling.
Yep. He just goes over here and kind of like sits against the wall, and he's like, okay, well, you know, my name is Hector. I don't know your name though.
The spirit tilts its head a bit and says, Clay.
Oh, that's a great name. Clay. Noted. Right. Well, I came to the school 5 years ago. You know, I don't really have much of a home. I just kind of live here, but it's been really amazing. And oh, can I just say I love your school so much.
The spirit, despite itself, kind of cracks a little bit of a smile.
So, anyway, we were just earlier today. I finished up my classes and stuff. You know, average. I did pretty good. Like, you know, there were some C's. You know, that's pretty good. And we got a job, and you know, I love jobs. Like, I'm a prefect. He says, proudly showing off his prefect badge. He's like, so I get to do stuff. And me and my friends, we got to clear the garden of pixies, and that was fun. But then the barriers to the school got kind of shrunken, and now we can't get back in. But I would like to, because I don't want. You see, I'm worried about Aristophanes. Aristophanes is my cactus. He's in my room, and if I can't get in there, no one's gonna know to water him, and he needs to be looked after well. And we need to get back in because, you know, he's great.
I want you to roll me a persuasion check.
Ooh. All right. Hey, first good roll.
Not bad.
Jeez.
The spirit actually settles down across from you, kind of sitting cross-legged, and says, you like plants.
Oh, I love them. You know, the teachers say that once I learn enough, I'll be able to actually understand what they're saying. Like, I understand how they work and stuff, but like I can't hear them when they talk to me. So I'm excited for that because I want to know what Aristophanes' voice sounds like.
The spirit nods and actually smiles and says, I think that you've proven that you bear the heart of Grizzleheart.
I have.
It stands up and walks over to the it's kind of halfway between like an altar and probably like a sarcophagus, and picks up a sheaf of wheat from it and hands it to you. This is the key.
Seems kind of wheaty.
Cool. Thanks. he says, taking it and kind of like looks at it. Is like, the keyhole's gonna be weird. Thank you very much, Mr. Clay.
It smiles and bows to you and then disappears into mist once again.
And he just kind of like takes the wheat and puts it into his herbology book, like a bookshelf, not bookshelf, bookmark, and closes it and puts the wrap around it and tucks it under his arm and goes out to the hall.
Hey, it didn't kill you. Good job.
I got wheat.
You what? You
Grain.
got wheat?
Wheat.
Why?
It's a key apparently. I don't know how, but apparently it's the key of Grizzleheart.
Oh, well, good job. I mean, wheat is very helpful.
I mean, some people like the golden grass.
Guys, we found a misty fella, and he gave us wheat.
We don't know how to open the gate yet, though.
Oh, his name is Clay.
Clay. And why'd he give you wheat?
Oh, he said I had the heart of Grizzleheart, and so he gave me the key of Grizzleheart, which is
I bet
wheat.
there are other things. I bet there are other misty people.
Yeah, each of you should have one. I mean, you all aren't Grizzleheart, so you probably have your own ones.
Yeah. I guess that makes
Is
sense.
this a fountain? Is that water?
On the sides, yes, that is water.
The bear is just kind of like still next to me.
Yeah.
Oh my
but
god,
just
there's still a bear.
good luck. Just kind of like crackling electricity.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love it.
Is
Okay.
that a giant conch shell? What is that?
No, it's actually a map.
It is a map.
It's a treasure map.
Well, if I learned anything from the plant, it means poking things is good, and I'm gonna poke it.
As soon as you touch it, there's again that kind of swirling mist that like kind of appears in the room, which resolves itself into another figure,
Good luck.
which kind of bows its head towards you and says, "I am Marlin."
Hi, I'm Laramie.
You wish to take the key of Murdoch?
Will it help us fix the wards on the school?
To walk where the founders walked, you must take their keys.
Then yes.
Wonderful. And all of you, your vision goes black for a moment.
Whoa.
Okay, we died. We had a good
We're
run,
in a
guys.
maze. We're totally in a maze. This is a maze, guys. We're in a maze.
That's amazing.
I promise I won't stab you again.
I don't.
Nice.
Too soon.
Too
Guys,
soon.
I can't see.
That was like
Hector,
an
you
hour
okay?
ago.
I can't see.
Someone help Hector. He can't see.
Did my vision come back?
Yes,
Oh,
your vision comes back. You're
Oh,
in
I
a
can see.
small corridor, made of gray stone. It's a little bit chilly down here, and you hear the voice of Marlin say, "Find your way to the exit."
Are you okay? Somebody's looking for a new exit.
Yes. Someone's
All right.
breaking.
I got a
down the wall.
Sharpie.
All that for a Sharpie.
I've been taking notes with a Sharpie because that's the only writing utensil I have right now.
All right.
Imagine taking notes. Ew.
I'll go this way. Oh, that's
Oh,
bad.
you're gonna.
Found another dead end.
You're trial and
You're-
error.
Mhm.
All right. Let's see.
Ooh. I'll go this way.
Are we gonna split up? Do you want to split
I
up?
think so.
I mean, that's how people die.
Can
I
anybody hear me? Can
know.
anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me?
Hey,
Hey!
we're alive.
Well, this is a fork, so
I mean, what? A fork with somebody eating?
I feel like we should go this way. I have a feeling
All right.
it's totally gonna be to a dead end.
I mean, it's your founder, so I mean,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
God, my
the
Sharpie's dying. Fine.
Sharpie's on low battery.
This crazy maze. You
Mm-hmm.
know what? Screw the Sharpie.
How dare you?
Yo.
One day that
This
Sharpie's gonna remember him.
Whoa!
Hey, I think you did it. This was the
Wow.
right way.
That's a lot of paths.
Oh,
Let's go this way.
follow the murd. Oh, this way, I guess.
Okay.
Follow
Murdoch
the
moves
murd.
fast. It's fine.
Excuse. No, right.
Should we probably have left a trail? Nah, it's fine.
I mean,
I have a pretty good
I'm
memory.
just
Ah,
I'm just
frickin'.
blindly trusting you, which
Oh, we
That's
found
not a
another
good
dead
idea.
end.
I stabbed you last
I
time.
know I'm starting to realize the flaw in my logic, but
I think you're very trustworthy.
Come on.
You found it. That's the exit.
hey,
Hey!
You get there, and there's a moment where the voice says, "Congratulations! Now, like any good Murdoch, you should be able to find your way back."
oh
Yeah,
no,
hold on. I have a thing for this. I have, because I am Murdoch, a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just put that in the chat. Murdoch students have an uncanny sense of time and place. If you can see the sky, you can... Ah, frick. It's sky. You can always find your way back to the place provided you can walk, swim, or fly. Alright. Once per long rest. Okay. So the thing is, I don't know if I have to say that I'm going to do this before, like, using that. So,
No, you can use it now and basically
okay.
memorize the path that you took.
But I'm just going to go back here for fun anyway and just see if I can. Because why the frick not?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, freaking.
Here, let me follow me. Wait, it's your challenge. Never mind.
Yeah.
Hey, no. You're being helpful. That's the whole part of Grizzleheart. Well, that and plants.
Yep.
Ah, yes,
We
the
love our
two
ferns.
genders. Help and plants. Ha ha ha. All of this reminds me of that Arthur camping CD-ROM game where
I
they
love
had
that
to
kind
go
of
through a
fun.
cave. It got thrown away when we moved, and I was so mad because it's so fun to play.
Yeah.
Once you reach the end, the
I
voice
miss
again says,
CD-ROMs.
"Excellent job." And
Yay.
you find yourselves back in the tomb, basically right in front of Murdoch's tomb. Laramie, Marlin is standing there and hands you a jug, like a metal vessel for water,
Yo.
and then points towards the two fountains and says, "Take your key."
Thank you very much. He's gonna fill it up
All right.
and leave a much smaller little jar vial thing on the table
Okay.
to sort of replace the jar that he gave me.
Sure.
And yes. Guys, I got water. I got
Well-
creepy tomb water.
Ooh.
Is there, other than it being in a
This is
tomb,
the
is there anything
best.
special about the water?
It's creepy tomb water that a ghost gave me.
I mean,
Awesome.
is the pH a higher than usual or something, or is it just like?
Dare me to drink it? I will drink this.
I mean, if you want to drink it, you can.
Sorry,
It would
Murdoch.
provide some
Drink it,
short-term entertainment. But I mean,
Drink it.
if you die because you drank the ghost water, I'm
Drink it. Drink
I'm gonna
it,
be
drink it, drink it.
concerned.
Mm-hmm.
I will. I will wait till all of you have the other thingies. Because if we need this ghost water
Yeah.
to do it, then me drinking it would probably be a bad decision.
We're just
Who's
breaking
next?
something.
Who's next?
He's collecting water, or he's collecting water. The other's collecting wheat. One of us is going to get a cup of sugar. The other butter.
Yeah.
We're gonna make a cake.
Cookies. If only Alara was here.
It's the cake key.
Yep.
All right.
cake
Who's
is alive.
next?
Yeah. Who's next?
I mean, is
Well-
I think it should be you. Maybe you can
If-
use
if-
the board.
If Jack still can't talk, then this would be especially difficult for him, especially because if he goes on to Roll20 to talk there, he will not be able to hear us.
Mhm.
So, I
mean,
feel
I
like
can go.
while Camera 3 and other fun friends try and help, maybe Alex should go.
all right.
Maybe.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go do the thing.
Okay.
Ha,
Let's
Huzzah.
do the thing.
Good luck. Have fun with
Alright.
your ghosty.
I mean, I will try. I don't know how. I don't know.
You
Bards.
can't do
They can be a little stuck up at times, but we'll see.
Mhm. Mhm. So as you step inside, did you touch anything on the tombstone?
I'll touch the journal.
Okay.
Looking thing.
You touch it, and again, there's kind of like a mistiness that kind of forms in front of you, forming another kind of figure. All of these figures, they don't really have too many like features or anything. It's just kind of like the vague shape of a person. And the voice says, "I'm Sky. You seek the key of Snowbeak?"
Yes. Yeah, I do.
Prove to me that you have the spirit of Snowbeak. Impress me.
I mean, there are multiple ways I can impress you depending on whatever you're looking for. First, I have a question.
Mhm.
Why are there curtains in this tomb?
Always coming out with the architecture.
The spirit looks at you and says, "There are banners
Oh, they're
Showing the
banners.
colors
Okay. I
of the house."
can only I can only see them from the top down. It's a long
Good.
story, but
Fair.
but now that makes sense. That makes more sense. All right. I mean, to each their own. All right. Okay.
To be fair,
So-
the model I did use was curtains, so that is a fair question.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So, for impressing you, I'm not exactly sure how you want me to do this.
However,
Is it-
you do it best.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna ramble and we'll see where it goes.
Good choice.
Okay, so first off, so far it's been really weird watching my friends do their talk to the other spirits, because the others were like some sort of trial, and this is what this is right now. I realized that, but a lot of it was like, one was just like do something inspiring that was kind of plant based, and the other one was do some, like navigate a maze. And this one, I'm getting no clues in here. There's some air vents. I mean, is this how people stay alive down here? I don't know.
Ding, 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 ding.
And
Sky says Snowpeak is the house of air.
right. Yeah, that makes sense. Bird. I got it now. So yeah, House of Air, that makes sense. One thing that I've one thing, so it may help if I like talk about why I'm down here in your tomb. So the wards shrunk about an hour ago, and we were told to access the wards down here, and that's honestly a shorter story than I thought it was going to be. All right. So basically, I don't know how to impress you, but I'm just, you know, House of Air. I mean, I would try doing something air based, but we're in a cramped room, and I don't want to break your stuff. And and I mean, like I can I don't know, I might have a poem or something.
Sebastian Snowbeak was a great orator, and it
Or
seems that you can speak as verbosely as he could.
I mean, I can talk a long time.
She kind of looks over towards the lute that's leaning up against the sarcophagus and says, "Do you play an instrument?"
I mean a little bit. I'm not as gifted as Sebastian was. But I mean, I can do. I know a little bit.
Then
What
play
was
something
that
for me.
rolling noise? Okay. All right, playing something. I'm gonna make a perception check to see if what other instruments other than that like
Okay.
bass thing there is.
Mhm.
One moment. The character sheet has to load, which for
Mhm.
roll 20 is a large ask.
Mm-hmm.
All right, finally. Okay. Perception.
Ooh, 19. Awesome. So aside from the lute that's kind of placed down there, you also spot a flute, a drum, and a triangle, like dingy bell,
Okay.
like scattered around the room.
Okay. What was? I'm having a brain fart. What was this?
It's a lute.
A
So
lute.
it's kind of like a guitar.
Okay. I will try that.
Okay. That would be a
And
performance check.
oh god. Pretty, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure charisma is the lowest stat on this sheet. So hang on.
Let's see.
The sheet needs to
Good luck.
load again.
You can do this.
Ahead. Yep, it's the lowest. Performance is -1.
Ooh.
Roll high. Natural
You can
20.
do this. You can do
Natural
this.
20, natural
Alright.
20,
Oh,
natural
20.
20, or natural 1. Either one would be
Natural.
hilarious.
Got
31.
Oh.
Wow.
Oof. And my phone's on low battery. That's great.
Oh,
All right.
no. So you attempt to play the lute, but it is not tuned, and you don't really know how to tune it. So it comes out very like dissonant and not very good. Um, the spirit actually kind of like laughs a little bit and says, "Well, you may not be a musician. What else do you do?"
No. Ooh, actually, with Snowbeaks, we're supposed to be smart and
Mhm.
all of that.
Mhm.
I do happen to have a dragon chess set in my bag. If you would like a game.
Yes.
The spirit nods, and both of you sit down on the floor and set up the dragon chess game.
All right. What check would that be?
That would be a dragon chess set tool check
All
with
right.
probably intelligence or wisdom as the stat.
Intelligence or wisdom? Let me see which one's higher.
Yeah, that's usually what happens.
They're the same. All right. We'll go with intelligence
Okay.
as the modifier. Hang on. So that
You should
is
have. I think you have proficiency in that. So
Thanks, Tom.
A. All right.
very good. Even if you had disadvantage, you would have still have beaten them. You take a few minutes to play this game, and immediately you are outpacing them in this this chess battle. It's over within about 10 minutes, and the spirit kind of like laughs and shakes his head and just says, "You certainly have the mind of Snowbeak."
Oh, thank God.
Heck yeah.
It stands and walks over to the altar and picks up 2 white feathers with black tips and hands them both to you.
All right. Thank you very much.
The spirit nods and bows and then dissipates back into mist.
All right. Note to self: I need to learn an instrument.
Just whistle.
Yep. Exactly.
Okay.
All right, how we
I know that was
doing
kind of a
on?
private thing, but I was watching from the door, and you're so good at chess, man.
I mean, I try.
You know,
I
I'm
really-
pretty good at it too.
Scholars mate, and they didn't realize, but it's fine. Don't worry about it.
So how are we doing with Jack?
Yeah. How are
Technical director,
the
what's going on?
difficulties technical?
I believe
playing?
he's trying to get back in currently.
Okay.
So, one moment.
I suppose we can wait for a moment.
Alex, what did you do? What happened? Did you get something?
Yeah, I got these feathers. Yeah, I have feathers.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not making cookies.
I mean,
How? Those are 2 things. Those are 2 items.
I mean, I guess I'm just special.
I mean, separate they're 2 items, but together they're feathers. One
That's
thing.
true. I mean,
Profound.
Yeah, I'm pretty smart, guys.
I mean, how are you not a Snowbeak? I mean, come on. I'm hearing a vague echo. Sorry. Okay. I mean, how is your thing?
It was good.
Now, tell me if I'm wrong. I may be hallucinating, but did you summon an electricity bear in the ghost basement?
I did.
You summoned an electricity bear in the ghost basement.
Her name's Penelope.
That's delightful.
What? How? Who taught you that? What does it do?
does Ghost Bear
It
stuff?
heals things. It goes around and it kind of looks like it's attacking, but it just heals people.
It's a
No
healing
one
lightning
taught me
bear.
it. I can just do these things. Like
Holy
in my
frick.
classes, I'm just trying to figure out what I can do and what I can't.
This guy's amazing.
So, yeah.
It's a natural.
Apparently,
Uh-huh.
the crystals that grow on me are arcane in nature. I don't know.
Well, I mean, they do glow.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you healed me, it was also like an electricity thing.
Yeah.
So
It's
I mean-
they're
He
I
can
have
heal
a lot
people,
of,
but only if he like shocks them first.
yeah. Don't
you
shake
rub your
hands
feet on
with
some
me.
carpet
You'll
first.
whenever I shake hands with someone, it's like there's a bunch of stag electricity around me. I don't know.
Oof.
Oh, wear rubber gloves, I guess.
But yeah, it's nice because I don't need a flashlight when I need to read at night. I just like glow slightly.
That is the cutest thing. That is so cute.
Want a flower crown?
Oh my
Yes.
god, you have those?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I can make flowers.
Oh, okay. I know what we're doing today.
We're
I
just
make
in a
flower
ghost
crowns to the
basement
house colors.
Flower crowns,
making
yes.
flower crowns.
Yeah. Druid craft
Can you
is
do like
amazing.
specific flowers? Do you have like a trademark flower?
I take out my herbology book. I mean, technically it is an encyclopedia of magical herbs, but and I just start thumbing through it, and I make flower crowns for each of you, the colors of your house.
Heck
Aw,
yeah.
that's so
That
cute.
is great.
Hector.
Hector.
How tall is Hector?
He's like 5'5", 5'6". He's
Alright.
shorter, but he's girthy.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's stocky,
More like earthy.
down to earth.
Rosebud.
Nice.
All right, it seems like Jack is having some problems getting back
Ooh,
in.
I
poor
might have
guy.
a solution, so just one
You
moment.
might have. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Tom,
His-
the
all
tech
his
guy,
right.
true-
might have a solution.
His true test is proving his ambition to get back in the call.
Yes.
Tenacity.
Yep.
Tenacity.
Yeah, I had a whole thing planned, but I might just be like, yeah, they just give you the food because they just don't want to deal with any of this stuff. Here you go.
How
No,
does-
I hope he gets to have his thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, why is everything dying?
So,
Hang on, I need to
for this,
close some things.
Ooh. It's red in there.
I'm just not sure how to get
That
It's
makes
red in
sense.
there.
Ah,
It's actually quite a
drop
bit
the
warm
phone.
in there because there's two braziers with fire in the corners of the room.
oh.
That's pretty cool.
hmm
She's
Just
gonna get
slowly
like,
baking the corpse of Lamassador.
oh,
It smells
delicious
really bad in
wizard
there.
jerky.
Hmm. Smells like ancient Burger King.
Yeah.
Yep.
ghostly Whopper.
Again, Jack?
I guess
Is he alive? Oh.
like I can.
Can you guys hear him?
Hey.
Yeah,
It's very quiet,
very
but we
quiet,
can hear
but-
him.
Very quiet.
Yeah, I'm working on that. Hold on.
See that the real Eaglesclaw was the mic we saved along the way or something.
Yes. Exactly.
So now I just have to figure out how to feed him the audio from you guys.
Oh,
Mm.
I mean, I don't know how you eat audio, but we can try.
I mean, as long as there's some Parmesan, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cheesy audio?
I mean, rather that than deep fried.
Mhm. Next time, we're gonna do audio over Discord like we usually do.
Yeah, like Discord sucks, but it works better than this.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's
This
better.
is just tough when you also have like Roll20 up, so.
Yeah.
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 That's good.
Oh, I heard him very softly.
Okay, so you guys are still having a problem hearing him?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just very quiet.
It's yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 moment.
Okay.
Camera 3 doing all the real work over here.
Seriously.
Yeah, I mean, camera 3 needs his own key or something. He needs a bonus.
Mhm.
Well, his key is a bonus. He's proved
Yep.
himself.
Camera 3 needs the camera key.
Hey.
And
Oh boy.
Wait, so Alex, you're like
Yes.
really good at chess, right?
I'm average, but
Well-
I'll take the compliment. Thank you.
Average. You rolled a 23.
Average.
Well, I always beat Nathan at any time I play, so I think I
Beat
could beat
Nathan.
you.
Yeah, you probably could. I mean,
is this
if
a
you want,
challenge? Are you challenging him?
I am.
all right, we can play around if you want.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you want regular or bullet chess?
Bullet chess? Does that mean you just shoot the loser?
No. It's just really fast and stuff.
Oh.
You have 5 minutes total of time on your timer. I don't have a timer though. You'd have to count, Laramie.
It's just Laramie. That's hilarious.
The professors are gonna go into the tomb and be like, "Why do I hear counting?"
Yes. Oh man.
I
All
think
right.
it's normal because I don't know what lightning chess is.
Okay. Yeah, all right, that sounds good. So, yeah, I don't know.
All right. So
Do we
you
just make
contested dragon
Yeah,
chess?
just make contested rolls.
All right.
Yeah, so would it be plus proficiency and his intelligence
Well, I
or
don't have
wisdom?
proficiency with it, so
Okay,
it's
so
just
just
my
plus
intelligence or
intelligence or
wisdom.
wisdom.
Yeah, it would be yeah.
Okay.
3.
Oh.
Hang on, I can get lower than that. Hang on.
No.
Whoa! You always. We both rolled natural 2s.
Oh my god.
It just
You-
takes ages because we're both rolling like really. We're
Oh my
both
God.
like playing really bad.
Yeah. You guys play the worst game of chess you've ever played. Somehow, Alex still wins, but I'm just like in the end, you just have like 2 pawns and a king left, and you're just like you're just like going around the thing, chasing each other, and it's not great.
Yeah.
You know, when I first transferred here, I went up against the Snowbeak prefect. He turned my pieces into frogs.
Oh.
Not illegal. In fact,
Well, that seems.
a little unsportsmanlike, but not illegal.
It took half the game just to get all the pieces back on the board.
I mean, you know, I'm pretty sure that's frowned upon professionally, but you know, I hope you didn't lose any money over it.
Oh, let's not talk about that anymore.
I don't think I've ever bet on anything before.
What?
Really?
No?
Well, I was
You can get real
gonna say
creative.
we need to change that, but really, you can stay the same.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, you can bet on anything, really. You could bet each other on whether or not I die after drinking this ghost water.
Oh yeah, that's true. I
I
have
think we'll die.
I have 5 gold in my pocket. What do you have?
I have about 7 gold on me. I have a lot more back at my dorm, but I'm saving that for like supplies next year.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, we could bet 2 on whether Laramie dies or not.
All right. I think that Laramie will live.
Damn. Okay. All right.
Not die, Alex.
Well, you could both
The
bet that
echo
I'll
made that
live,
so much better.
and then if I die, you get to take 2 gold off my corpse.
That's true. That's true. All right. So
Wait, if you
Yeah.
die, will you be buried in the graveyard?
That's my family's problem.
that's true. It's gonna be a very awkward
Ominous.
explanation to them.
Do you have any
I mean,
siblings?
on the bright side, I want to bet, but
But on the other bright side,
ooh,
Yep.
I mean,
I'll be
yeah,
I'll be able to be a ghost.
that's true. You can.
That
You would make the
means-
best ghost.
I mean, you would be a very chill ghost.
I could haunt everything.
That would be amazing.
I would never have to deal with locked doors anymore. I've been learning the knock spell just to get rid of that because I used to have thieves' tools, but they
Well, I mean, you can
No.
knock even without a spell.
what? That is true. But as a ghost, you could just go through the door.
That is true. Yeah.
And you won't have to break windows anymore, which is dangerous because broken glass.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any
I mean, with
I cannot seem to do the thing that I was going to do to solve the problem originally.
Okay.
Well, what we can do is just not talk during his thing, and then we'll be able to hear him.
That's true.
yeah,
Yeah.
We can just turn our volume up.
How quiet is he?
he needs to say something.
Okay.
Well, I'd say that's
Okay,
pretty
so
quiet.
really quiet.
I don't believe he's talking.
Sir,
Where do you have him? On Discord or?
Yeah, I'm talking to him on Discord,
Oh, okay.
and I'm trying to have him be caught on my. Hold on. Oh, you are talking. That's funny because I can't hear you.
Oh no.
he is
Spread out.
cursed. This is
Yes.
a curse.
It is. It
We're
really
gonna
feels
start-
like
Someone
that.
needs to-
Gang last door's key.
I mean, we're gonna start a GoFundMe for Jack to get a new microphone, guys. That's what the bet. Whoever wins the bet, they're gonna contribute to.
Yes.
I feel like
Everyone hope for Laramie to die.
loser of the bet.
Loser. of the bet. I mean, you know.
Yep. The winner
Wait,
wins
here's
the
the
money,
thing.
but also has to spend that on.
If
seriously,
Laramie
can I-
loses the bet, what? Wait, what?
Hold on.
Yeah, you can hear me.
Hey!
Live.
Loud and
I
clear.
can't see anybody.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna share my screen again so you can see
I
it.
wonder if it's impossible for people to hear me and for me to see things at the same time.
There we go. Okay, so everyone can hear him fine now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Good.
Welcome back.
I'm
Welcome to
sorry,
the
I'm
land of the
ruining
living.
everything.
Sorry, you're
yeah, really,
cursed.
don't worry
You're
about
doing
it.
fine.
This is not something you can control.
I wanted to. I was really excited about this, and I guess I'm not really adding anything.
The
Well,
Eagle's Claw. It's the Eagle's Claw
Back
ghost
again.
cursing you.
I'm just the tech guy, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alex does not have
Alright.
3-player chess.
No,
That-
that'll be the next
Fortunately.
purchase.
That would suck.
Well, I
All
mean,
right, he
there-
got really quiet again.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Try now. Jack?
Apologies to the audience,
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Jalen,
but
bear
also
with us.
apologies
Yeah.
to Jack for all the
Can-
technical difficulties.
Anybody hear me?
Hey!
Yes,
There we
Microphone
go.
soft.
he's alive again.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
alive.
no. We're not going to waste any time right now. I am saying that I would like to go. That red room that is down, obviously the last room that has the light open. So I feel like I would need to go in there.
Yes.
Okay, I'm saying this in the 5 seconds I have before it disappears.
You go inside, and there is a like this kind of stone sarcophagus with a red cloth over it, several candles, and a few like kind of paraphernalia. There's a lantern that is glowing with kind of like a magical light. There's a short dagger in like a red sheath, and then there's also a book. Do you touch any of them?
Yeah, here, I guess I would touch the book first.
You touch the book, and there's this kind of misty figure forms in front of you and says, "I am Blaze. Do you seek the
Nice.
key of La Massador?"
Sorry, repeat.
It says, "I am Blaze. Do you seek the key of La Massador?"
See.
You must answer this question then. In battle, where do you belong?
Not the best place to be in battle is to not to be there.
But if you must battle, where should you be?
Oh, but if I must battle, it's a good question. I would be. Ask this question to anybody else. All right.
What are you fighting?
It depends. It depends. It depends on the fight, I guess.
Would you prefer
As-
to lead from the front or from the back?
Back.
The spirit frowns.
I
Did
did.
you give-
That's actually not what I meant to say. I meant to say. Yes. Sorry. I get sometimes.
Adaptability.
If your friends were threatened, what would you do?
I would stand up to the front and make sure that my do anything so that my friends are my friends are okay.
She smiles and says, "What is more important, brains or brawn?"
Brains, because as far as brawn, you can have exorbitant amounts of it, but it means nothing if you don't have the knowledge to use it.
She smiles and reaches down on the floor and picks up a torch and hands it to you, and then points towards the two like braziers that are on fire in the corner of the room. Take your key.
Okay.
You light up the torch, and it kind of blazes to life, kind of an orangey red flame, and you have all 4 keys.
Huzzah!
Wait,
Here's a question.
Yeah.
When I touched the plant in the Grizzleheart room, did it feel real?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go back in there and try and take a sample from it again.
Now that the ghost is gone.
It does allow you to
Heck yeah.
take it.
Inventory.
I feel like. Are you hearing me double?
Yeah, you're echoey.
yes.
Oh,
Not now.
Speak
You
again?
just
try again.
Hello.
Yeah, you're still echoey.
Double.
Okay, hold on. Right now.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey.
Here we go.
Oh, okay, good.
So you can still hear Jack?
Yes.
Okay, good.
All right,
Sorry.
cool. We figured it out.
I had
He's
myself
alive and here to
muted for a
stay.
while in order to try to get things working.
Yes.
So.
That's fine.
Everybody thank camera 3 in the audience.
Yeah.
Woo!
Woo. All right. You have to step down a couple steps to get into the next room, but there are 4 statues there.
Oh, I know this one.
There is also a carved on the wall, basically right over here, is a poem that I will show you right now.
Ooh, handout?
Hand
Yeah.
out!
Handout! First handout!
Hey, hey.
There once was one who bore the weight until the time when 3 could state that they would help to share the load, a friendship that would not corrode. So then the 4 that now embraced their budding school at a magic place, erected wards to keep it safe, the trick to which they were here engrave. The first to join loved the earth and seed, strength and loyalty was her creed. The second was danger's bride, a captain bold and traveled wide. The third to come, a man of war, who loved his books with valiant roar. The final one had owl's wings and a silver tongue, convinces kings. To put them up, they cast an order. To take them down, reverse the warders.
All right.
Ooh.
Well, I feel like we've got to take them down before we can put them back up.
Yeah, pop them in reverse.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
reverse the
So,
warders mean?
well, we put them in the reverse order. So I feel like first we should find our things and then put them in the right order.
Well, all right.
Or wrong in this case, since we're trying to take them down.
That's true. So is there any particular like hand symbol that is synonymous with your house that you're aware of?
Well, I feel like the one with the bowl is mine because mine's water.
That makes
And
sense.
if we look at
But-
the order that they came in, Murdoch was right after Snowbeak, so this would be Snowbeak.
Yeah.
This would be Lamasador, and this would be
Is
no,
that
sorry, this is
is
Grizzle.
that a
Murdoch, Lamasador, Snowbeak.
Okay.
what was the Lamastor thing again? It was a torch, right?
Yeah, it was a torch and
Is the statue
statue
holding
was
a lantern?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so are we taking them down first or putting them up?
Taking them down
All right.
because the words are already up. They're just squished.
So should I put mine over here?
I feel like we should just put them in one at a time, but in reverse order. So like Alex would go first.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Okay. I how tall is the statue? Is it like
You can
toes or
easily
do-
reach and put the feathers in each hand without too much problem.
All right. There we go. Okay.
All right. You put them in, and there is a kind of a tingle that goes through the room. Magic, you know.
Magic.
Who's
Magic.
next?
It happens.
Yep.
It's gathering. Oh,
Monte Cristo, it's your turn.
All right. Everyone can still hear me, right?
Yeah, you're very soft. I wish I knew why it was going so soft. What are you doing?
Right now?
Hi.
Hey!
That's much
All
better.
right, much better.
This why is this hard? This is I don't
know, right?
understand.
I really
might-
don't get it.
I must be like a total moron or something.
It
because
is
No, it's not your
you.
fault.
not you.
It's the
not
tech.
you.
Really not
it's
you.
it's the end of it.
All right. Do you light the lantern?
Yes,
Heck yeah.
I feel
The
like I'm in
lantern
front of the right one, so that should.
Lantern light for that magical feeling grows stronger.
Can you repeat
We
that?
can barely hear Allie.
Yeah. It's spreading.
Okay, good.
No, I just muted myself because then you wouldn't hear me double. But, yes, so hold on. The magic feeling gets stronger as you light it.
Okay.
All right.
You next.
Okay. Laramie is gonna pour the jug into the bowl, but it's gonna keep about 2 tablespoons still in there,
Okay.
just to see if it'll still work.
The water kind of flows into the bowl, and that feeling increases. Now you can see almost like motes of visible magic kind of swirling around the room.
Wait. Before I put mine in, you should go get more water so we can put it back up quickly.
I have some left.
Also,
okay.
you may need to extinguish the lantern.
Yeah. Did you put both feathers in his hand?
I did because his 2 hands are separate.
Okay.
Yeah. You can just take it off and put it back on.
Yeah, it's probably
All right.
fine.
Here we go. And I put the wheat on.
When the wheat lands in the hands of the statue, there is a almost like there's a tension in the air as the air almost gets like thick. It's almost difficult to kind of move. It feels like you're underwater for a moment. And then a door opens in the wall where the poem was.
Cue Legend of Zelda sound.
Yep.
Oh, that looks
Yo!
really cool.
Dude, it's moving!
What?
Yo!
That is animated.
Freaking moving!
It is.
Wait.
Holy-
What?
Oh,
my
that's
God.
cool.
That's so cool!
Oh,
That is amazing.
Yep.
How did you do that?
You can put gifts in Roll20.
that's
oh my
awesome.
god!
Yeah. This
And
is
you
from a
too
pack that I
can
bought.
experience this if you
Right.
sign up for a campaign.
Yes, they have a couple of different ones, but I bought this whole pack of them. So you might see more in our Tuesday game because I think it's pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
The excitement I see
so-
from the moving lights.
Right? So you find yourselves in a small room where magic is swirling around. There is a large golden ball in the center that is glowing with this reddish gold magic that's kind of flowing all over its surface. As you step inside, you guys almost feel like this is the physical representation of the wards, and the magic requires you to touch it in order to take it down.
Oh, we get to touch it. Oh, that's
Mhm.
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Best thing I do is
Metaphorically.
poke.
weird magic thing. We gotta touch
Yep.
it. I mean, come on.
Lunge!
Do all 4 of you touch it?
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
I mean, you wouldn't want to touch the magic thingy, you know?
Right? Yeah, it's a weird magic thingy in a bottom of a tomb underneath a scary graveyard.
I
All
mean,
4 of
if
you
not
touch
touch
it.
Well, those of us
you're
are,
based-
then I guess I will too.
So as you all put your hands against this, you feel the magic being drawn out of this orb into yourselves. It fills you with this these strange feelings, almost as if you were filled with the element of each of the houses that you are. Laramie, you
Whoa.
feel almost like you're floating in water, and looking at him, his hair starts to kind of float up as if he was like underwater, and his hair could kind of float free. Alex, you feel this like wind whip up around you, and you feel cold but also really refreshed, and like you could jump as high as possible right now. Hector, you feel the earth. You can usually feel the earth, as an earth genasi, you're connected to the earth in general, but you can almost feel like you're putting down roots and that you're drawing energy from the earth. As you speak, your crystals begin to kind of glow. And Monte Cristo, you feel your body full of this fire and this passion, this actual heat, but also this feeling of energy and excitement and like desire to do something really cool. The glow of the orb lessens and lessens as you pull more of this in and out, and then it's gone.
Oh.
And all that's left is a large golden orb.
It's like
that
the Eye
now,
of Harmony.
yeah, and now settles heavily down into a small the little divot in the ground to hold it.
Guys, quick! We gotta get back up.
I
boy.
don't know why, but that I was feeling something that you're going to say. You feel your body disconnect.
Yes.
Once everyone is out
Hooray.
of the room, I take the wheat off of the statue and put it back on.
Okay, you do that. Nothing really seems to happen.
I pour the rest of the water in the bowl.
You pour the rest of it in the bowl. It sits there.
I mean, we really just tried to unplug the magic and plug it back in, guys.
I mean, they might have made different keys.
Did we mess this up?
I mean,
No,
hang on.
no. We got halfway there. That's fine.
Did we ever really need to take down the barrier?
Well, yeah. Now the
Yeah,
building
I mean-
isn't. Now the building isn't strangled.
Oh
yeah, I
that's
mean,
true.
let's just finish the thing in order, and if it doesn't
Yeah.
work, we can
Yeah.
think of something else.
And that
Is
means
this-
I can
is
slurp
this-
the ghost water.
Is this magical circle StreamYard because it's not working?
Wow.
Throwing shade.
Mm-hmm. So you relight the lantern and replace the feathers into the hands, and nothing seems to happen. There's no like kind of magical feeling in the air. That tension isn't gone. You don't feel like stiff and almost like you're trapped in a cube of jello. And the orb itself does not relight.
Uh-oh. Okay. So, just gonna brainstorm really fast before non-magical people notice that there's a giant school there where there isn't supposed to be really quick. So, this thing in the middle of the room, what are your guys' take on it? It
I think it's
looks-
probably mosaic. I'm gonna run back into the Murdoch room,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna knock on the tomb, on the sarcophagus.
Okay. You. Hello, everyone home. You knock on the tomb, and that kind of white misty figure shows up again and looks at you and says,
Hey, Marlon.
yes.
Great job. You were very helpful. We took down the wards. And
Yes.
now the wards aren't there anymore.
That was the desire.
Yes.
Was it not?
But also we wanted to put the wards back up because they shrank. You shrunk? Do you
Only
know
the
how
founders
to
can
do
put it back up.
that? Okay. Guys, it's time for some necromancy / puppeteering.
Okay, so
We're gonna resurrect some dead folks.
so do we feel like the magic we got from the orb like still in our bodies?
Yes.
Okay. So it's not going anywhere. We do have the weird
just
founder
holding
Super
the
Saiyan
vibes?
magic. We could probably like crunch a bus if we wanted to, but that doesn't help.
No.
Well, if we're holding the energy in us, we could just make new tokens.
That's true. That is true.
How about this? He pulls you can see one of the crystals, he reaches up and he lifts it off and it just kind of comes off. And you can see it probably came off a while ago and he's just like keeping it there like a slot. And it's kind of sharpened like a knife. And it's one of his daggers. And he, using the same hand that he touched the orb with, tries to touch it and make a key.
Let's see. Would that work? I kind of feel like it would work. You touch the knife, and it being like a rock knife, like I imagine it's kind of like a flint or maybe even an obsidian knife, those are incredibly sharp. So you just kind of like touch the tip of it to your hand, and it draws blood. But you feel that kind of connection to the earth and that overwhelming magic flow out from you into the knife.
Ooh. All right, guys, it worked.
Yes.
Okay. So what? Do we have to stab each other again, or is this like?
I think you have to stab yourself.
Laramie's just gonna take out one of his shoelaces, and then just point at it and go, abracadabra, transfero.
Abracadabra, transfero.
Yes.
Magic.
You can feel that the magic does want to flow out of you, but it needs like a conduit to do that.
All right. Not magic.
Try something.
I'm just gonna. I'll take out my dagger and just stab the shoelace.
I think the shoelace doesn't seem to work, but maybe if you stab something else.
I mean, before you stab
come here, Alex.
Yeah, not Alex. Don't stab Alex.
Come here, Alex.
I'll take my entire shoe. It's been a lot of places.
Hang on,
seen a lot of stuff.
Laramie,
Covered with who knows what.
Laramie.
What?
What if it's something of emotional significance?
I mean, my shoe is pretty significant.
But is it like do you have like fond childhood memories of that shoe?
I only have a pair of shoes. I feel like this is. I mean, it's been pretty far. I've walked a lot of places in these shoes.
I mean, maybe I don't know. I don't want to sound sappy or something, but like maybe if it's like it's being in your feelings and trying to transfer it or something.
Laramie's just gonna take off his left shoe, and he's gonna put it on the ground, and he's gonna kneel down next to it and go, "Hey, shoe one, you've been with me through a lot of tough times." You're pretty tattered, and you're pretty discolored, and you're very, very muddy. But we've been with each other since the day I got you. But now we must part ways, and it's very sad. But you have a purpose, and that means something. You're here for a greater cause, and we'll remember you, Shoe One. And he stabs the shoe.
So as you're sitting there talking to this shoe, you feel yourself becoming like almost irrationally emotional about this. Like you're saying all these things about the shoe, and at first you're like, it's just a shoe, it's fine. But now you're like, wait a second, I actually do really like this shoe.
Goodbye.
There's
like
the water element is definitely connected to his eyes right now.
well, that's what I'm saying. You feel your eyes welling up with tears, and as you lean over to stab it, one of the tears falls and lands on the shoe, and you feel almost like a waterfall, that magic flow out of you and into the shoe.
Yes.
Goodbye, Shoe One, and he puts it in the bowl.
Okay.
Wait, in order. He puts his dagger on.
Yeah, you put the dagger first and then the shoe.
Hector just
Monte
walks
Cristo, you're
over
next.
to Laramie and puts a hand on his shoulder. It's like, it was the right thing.
It was a great shoe.
Why am I so sad about this shoe?
Goodbye, Lefty.
Imagine another group of prefects showing up in 600 years, and it's like,
Yep.
A crystal, a shoe.
do it.
What's Monte Cristo gonna put in?
Yeah.
Himself.
His voice.
His head.
He's very soft again.
Okay,
He's very quiet.
Tom's doing surgery. Hold on. All right, say it again.
Hi.
Hello.
All right. Me and Tom trying to get me to say hi, be like dun 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 dun. All right, what was I saying? All right, so you're saying what would I put in? I'm fighting myself from saying my hand, but I'm not going to. I can do better than that. I can do better.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what do I have?
Do you have magic?
Actually, wait. Sorry, I didn't hear very well. What did everyone else put in?
I can summarize, I guess. So Hector put in a crystal dagger of his, and Laramie put in a emotionally important left shoe. Right on it a little bit.
Okay. Well, I can see that I have that I have a few books in me, so I guess I'll put in. I guess I'll put in this one that is important to me, but I can give it a history of magic in the Iberian Peninsula.
So, how is this book significant to you?
It's significant to it's significant. Okay, actually, I should say in the first person.
Mhm.
It's where I'm from, and while I have moved away from my home country, and I will not return, I still keep it as a reminder of, my family and my heritage. I plan on remaining here a student of Eaglesclaw in Massachusetts for a very long time, but I still like to keep this a reminder.
Okay. You take the book and you look at it, and you feel all of those like kind of fiery emotions inside of you, almost wanting to burst forth. And as you speak and you look at this, you feel like the breath from your lungs kind of like washing over it, and as you watch the heat of your breath starts to kind of darken the cover of this, and as you set it inside of the lantern and like close it, you see that it's starting to smolder a little bit. It's still the book. It's still like itself. It hasn't like burst into flame, but the cover is slowly turning this kind of dark reddish color with these green and blue streaks through it as it almost tries to catch fire. You feel that like passion kind of flowing out of you.
Hello?
Jack?
Hello?
Hello?
Very, very soft.
Very quiet.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
There.
What
there.
you gonna
Hey,
put in, Alex?
Okay.
Wait, I can't quite hear you. Are you guys asking me a question?
No,
No,
we just
no.
wanted to
We're
make sure that we
asking.
could hear
We're
you.
asking Rory.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. So there are two things I can do. One, really quick, both my phone and my laptop are about to die, and I don't
Oh.
have room to charge
Oh
both.
no.
That's fine. We're gonna wrap this up.
So I mean, like, I'm trying to charge the laptop, but it's 90 degrees, and this laptop is about to explode. But that's not important. So there are two things I could put in. One was brief campaign importance, and it could be a fun callback to 5 minutes ago. And the other is like some plot thing that I thought sounded cool in my head, but I never really brought it up to anyone. So, which one would you guys think would work?
What's the plot thing?
The plot thing was fun idea I had. The scimitar could be like
Ooh.
made by a family member or something.
Yeah.
So I could do that now that I've
That's
spoiled
pretty
it.
fun.
All right, we can do that.
Okay.
All right, so emotional. Okay. So Alex pulls out this sword out of the scabbard, or no, he doesn't. He just takes the scabbard off, and he puts it down on the floor in front of him for a second and kneels and is like,
Yes.
I know I have to do this, but I don't know how.
You can do this.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't really something that I thought I would have to do for a while. I thought, this is, I didn't think I'd have to retire this for a bit. But, it's, I will remember, I'll always remember winning my first tournament with it. And
You can still do the dragon chess set if you want. Like, this is
No,
if
I
you
mean,
have like actual tournament stuff to do still, like, I mean, this is your weapon.
like, I can get another sword. It's like, outside of emotional importance, it is a sword. But
that's the thing why I chose the thing I chose, because it's like it's not the only one that exists at all.
like, I mean, I can't smack someone over the head with a dragon chess set. That's not sanctioned.
Not with that attitude.
Okay. So emotional damage. Okay. All right. So he picks it up and he walks over to the statue, which, boom, emotional.
Yes.
And he lifts it up and puts it into the statue's hands, whatever, palms, the hand grabby things.
Yes, the grabby things. Gotcha. You place the sword in there, and you two kind of feel that like kind of emotion welling up inside of you, and as you kind of let it go and let it rest on the hands, you pull back, but the edge of it like slices one of your fingers, and you leave a drop of blood there, which you can feel the energy that was in you now flowing out towards the sword. There's that again, that kind of tension in the air as the magic seems to kind of like take hold, and you look over at the orb. It is kind of levitated up again and is slowly turning, and you see like kind of these electric kind of lightning bolts kind of going across its surface. It doesn't look quite the same as it used to, but something's there.
Okay, sorry, I just moved the token because I was wondering if there was something happening with the orb. Okay.
Well, I mean, I can show you something, I guess.
No, I mean, I was just wondering because I don't know. I don't know.
There you
Now
go.
that I said, hey,
Hey! It looks so cool and stormy.
It
looks like that
does.
one Beetlejuice scene.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yo, this is fun. Guys, we did a thing.
Yeah. So,
how's your battery, Rory?
So the laptop, despite having plugged it in 30 minutes ago, the charge is going down.
oh, okay. All right.
no.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up now. We'll wrap it up. So,
And my phone's at 5%, and I'm using it as a hotspot. So I mean, it would be
Oh.
fine. It would be fine if the hotspot died because I'm in my apartment and the Wi-Fi just sucks.
yes.
So it would be fine technically, but
Alright.
you know.
So,
All right, just to be sure, just be sure everyone can hear me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay! Hooray!
so
Hooray!
you guys leave the Founder's Tomb. The door closes behind you, and you walk back up out into the graveyard. As you look around, you see that kind of shimmering red, orangey ward is no longer playing across the school, and you can see that people are streaming out of the school, talking about what happened and how it's happening. Approaching the door to the graveyard, or the gate really, is a couple of people. You see Professor Redfern, her husband Professor Majora Banks, and they're talking very. They kind of both have a worried look on their faces as they're talking. They come up to the door and like open the gate for all of you. And Professor Redfern says, "Well, it seems like you were successful.
Yeah.
There's still something not quite right about the wards, though."
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
How so?
What's wrong?
It seems like some of the people outside can see in and see it for what it is.
Hmm.
That
That's
is
not good.
concerning.
I still think it's hard for them to get inside, and
I
it
should
seems
have
like they're
cast
also
minor
confused,
illusion on
but
the shoe.
We'll figure something out. You've done more than enough.
Well, I'll be back to the school in a second. I just have to say goodbye to someone. Hector's just gonna double back into the graveyard and
Yeah, Victoria.
wait,
I was just
Victoria.
thinking
Right.
that.
like,
Yeah,
Oh,
I was just gonna go up and go. You helped.
I'll be back
did it.
later.
You find Victoria, and she kind of like looks you guys over, and it's like, well, you didn't die.
Yeah.
Suppose that's
No,
good. Although it would be nice to have new people in the graveyard.
that's true.
Sure.
I mean, we can deliver some people for you.
I
That
mean,
would
you
be
left
very
your
nice of
sword,
you.
so I don't think you.
Or at least like some pizza,
That's true. I mean, we
some
could
like
we
dead
could-
pizza. We could like burn a
kill-
pizza for you.
we could kill a pizza
do not
delivery
have-
man.
Yeah.
You not have to worry about us being here because eventually it will happen. It may be
It's
years
true.
from now, but it may be
Yeah.
maybe
That's
tomorrow.
okay. I suppose
I
I can
want to be
dream.
buried here.
That'd be fun. I feel like
I
I
know.
should be buried, like, in the Bermuda Triangle.
I mean, I feel like if
I feel like I would, if I had the choice anyway, I would like to be buried there. I point to the
Yeah.
tree where I found the bird.
Yes.
Ooh,
Well,
that'd be fun.
I mean, I feel like if another group of students comes through here in 6 years and the wards are failing again, there should be one of us here to explain what's going on.
It's true.
I mean, I'm only 16. I have a lot of life left. I think.
Yeah, I mean, I hope.
I mean, you don't have to be dead to like go to the graveyard and tell someone how to do
It's
it.
true.
It's
you
true,
could
but in
just-
6
You could just
I
have
will.
graduated and like come back to work at the school and been like, yeah,
Oh,
you
I
know.
know. I established it that Monte Cristo is 17. But I'm really holding back because really like that's exercising a lot of this restraint because with all the other races have ever invented, it's like, well, obviously he's 300.
Yeah. Right. Everyone lives
Yeah.
longer than humans. All right. So as you guys say goodbye to Victoria, the kind of teachers kind of step up to start making a quick announcement, asking that everyone keep an eye out for any information that they might have on the wards and how they were originally put up, as well as keeping an eye out just for odd or unusual things, or non-wizards finding their way into the school and potentially messing stuff up. And with
Yeah.
that, we close the game.
Hell, was
You did it, guys. You did it.
I love that the
Yeah.
next people who go in and try and find the words are gonna find a
They're gonna find
like a glowy rock, a shoe, a book, and a sword.
Yeah.
That's perfect for the houses. Actually,
sword.
that's really good. A fiery book, a bloody sword,
Yep.
a muddy shoe, and a glowy rock.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Mighty
Absolutely perfect.
It's perfect.
A mighty
A sharp-
shoe, man. I didn't know Laramie wore Air Jordans.
This was so much fun.
It was.
It was really great. The only disappointing thing wasn't on. It was your fault. Oh, Allie was like, it's like for me, it's like I finally did it. I finally made a really cool character that's not Sergio. It's like, no.
I know.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to
Character.
do another one shot with Monte Cristo so that we can actually see him shine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to pull these guys back out again for
Yeah.
another thing.
I'm
We-
excited.
Jack and I had
Hector's
talked
going to
about
return
potentially
for
doing this,
the
like-
official Eaglesclaw event.
Yes.
That's
Um,
true.
Yeah, you guys can play them again. They can come
That's
back out and play.
true.
Yeah.
Laramie's just gonna enter the real game of Eaglesclaw with one shoe. Like, hey guys.
Yep.
Gonna have to edit.
Hey
I'm
guys,
back.
guess you just stabbed a friend.
Uh-huh.
I'll have to make a paper Monte Cristo costume like I did with that Ainsley costume I made, so I can
Yes.
like show up if it ever happens in
Yeah.
real life.
Yes.
That'd be so much
Back
fun.
then. Oh, that would be awesome. All right. Well, thank you everyone for watching our stream.
Yeah.
Those of you that are left,
Thanks, Jalen.
we're very sorry for the technical difficulties we have, but we hope you enjoyed yourself. You too can come and play along in Eaglesclaw now May 14th instead of April 16th. So you still have plenty of time to sign up and to make your characters and figure out whether everything's going. We're opening up our Discord within the next week, so you guys can kind of come and do some preliminary role playing and make some friends. And you'll probably see us back here sometime in the future doing another ridiculous 1 or 2 shot where we probably play something ridiculous. I do actually really want to do Weekend at Strahd's at some point.
Oh, yes,
Which I think would be a really fun stream. if
That'd
we
be
can play
so much
licensed
fun.
music.
That would
But
be
I've got
amazing.
I have plans for that. And I think that
We can-
I
we
think
can-
Jack would enjoy
we
that
can-
definitely.
We can do that. We can do it sooner, but it would be really special to me if it was on my birthday,
When's your birthday?
December 10th. It's a long ways away. We can do it.
It
but
is a
we
long
can do
way
it
away.
Before
Well,
if it's,
I
we
mean,
can do it before if it's okay.
we can always do Weekend at Strahd's too.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway,
Lost
before
in New
Rory
York. I don't know.
dies,
We'll figure it out. Yes.
we should.
I mean,
So
hang on, let me close some things because I might be alive for a little bit longer.
uh,
That's what
I have
Victoria said too, and we know how that turned out.
so I have been Ali Salentic, your master of lore. Thank you very much for joining us. We have been Rory,
Thank
And
you.
I guess it's okay. It's the end.
Yes.
Ben,
Goodbye, and I'll see you in a month or two.
Sophia,
Bye. Join us.
One
and
of us.
Jack.
Hi. I can barely hear everybody right now, but I hope you can hear me. I would do a
We can
musical
hear you.
thing right now, but that's kind of pushing it. So
You did great.
All right, we will see you. We'll see everyone later, and thanks for joining us again.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Go to Eaglesclaw.
Bye.
Yeah.
I dare you.
Woo!